Fishing from the Deer Stand, William Hovey Smith, 2012. Occasionally, I must forego my usual deer hunting from the stand with blunderbuss, pistol, and knife and engage in a little fishing. And this is one of those times.
And here is the problem. I am up a tree in my deer stand, and my cushion is down below on the ground giving off scent. Hence, I would love to retrieve it. Well, there are some things for which a slick, round rod is very useful, such as packing a charge down my trusty blunderbuss. And I happen to have an Ashley segmented rod with a round hole bored in it in about the center. So this is lowered on a string. The idea is to catch the rope that I have tied to my cushion, hook it, and pull it up the tree. So I don't have to descend down the tree, pick it up, and reascend. Now, normally this wouldn't be too much of a problem, except this is one of those stands that you practically have to rebuild once you get up the tree. And I'm all perfectly situated and really don't want to move. Well, if at first you succeed, you're good. If you don't, you make a modification of the tool and you try again. The Ashley rod has a swivel head in that it allows you to have a cross piece. So now, on second attempt, I am trying to retrieve the cord again with the cross section of the rod. So I now have a long, narrow T-shaped tool, but the T has very short arms. Fiddling around, try to catch the cord, and try to catch the cord. Now, to catch you up on this use of the word fishing, if you are in the oil field or in the mineral exploration industry and you drill holes in the ground, sooner or later something is going to get lost down that hole. Well, maybe it's a drill bit. Those things are expensive, thousands of dollars a piece, tens of thousands if you're talking about the oil patch. So hence, if you lose it, you want to retrieve it and get it out of there so you don't have to shunt off and re-drill the whole hole again. So, you send down a tool designed to retrieve broken pieces of drill bit and such. That is fishing. Right now, at the moment down below, I'm trying to remove an obstructing branch. And so that's the reason for the wild gyrations of the string and the tool on the end. I haven't yet managed to hook the string well enough to latch hold of it. But I am working on getting that branch out of the way, so at least that obstruction is removed. So I hopefully have a good shot at my target and can get that very elusive string caught up somehow with my tool. Now that I have a right angle end on the tool. So here we go. And we're swinging and swinging and swaying. And maybe this time. Maybe. Got it. Gone! Ah! Well, so first you don't succeed. Good attempt. Better. All right. Okay. So now we have an unobstructed view of the work. Yeah. And, whoa. So we try some more. You notice I'm resting up on the cushion itself. The cord is down to that side. And I'm trying to get some angle on the tool so I can get that right angle piece of turned steel underneath it and hook it. Almost. Ah, just missed. I actually hooked it a little bit, but I pulled a little bit and it pulled off. All right, maybe luckier this time. Maybe. Pulling a little bit. Lost it. It's frustrating sometimes. All right. But if you don't continue trying, you will never succeed. All right. Well, now back to this fishing business in the oil patch. Yeah, there are people who make this a business, and they go around retrieving lost junk down oil well pipes. And sometimes these are drill bits, sometimes it's pieces of broken pipe, sometimes it's a tool, a wrench somebody dropped down the well. Believe me, they're not very happy when that happens. And so all of this takes place. Now, they geophysically log these holes too, and sometimes it's your logging tool that gets stuck. It has to be fished out. Well, all of this is meaningful employment. Well, if one tool doesn't work, you modify it. If that doesn't work, then you go and get you another design of tool and see if maybe that works. Well, I'm sort of limited as what I've got up here in this stand. Don't have everything, but one of the things I do have is a pocket knife. No. Yeah, I've used this thing for years. It's a German military issue pocket knife that once you could buy from Sportsman's Guide for about $6. They're made by Victorinox or Wagner, both very respected makers and both very good knives. So, okay, what we're trying to do is to tie it on to the end of our string. And we have opened the blade, so now you have a hook. Now, this is a slip joint knife. Oh, well, a slip joint knife is a knife like most common pocket knives that depends on the friction of a spring to keep it open or closed. Unlike a lock-back knife, where the blade is actually held open under spring tension and a positive steel lock. Well, with a slip joint, you can open the blade and actually make a hook. And you will see how I do this in just a second. So now we're about to deploy new tool. Now it also has a corkscrew, which may have some utility yet, but I think I can do it with what I've got. So all right, that goes down, and we try again. That cord just barely reaches the ground. But okay. All right. Come on. Come on, fella. The difficulty is getting that flat knife blade underneath, of course, the cord or the rope that I used for a strap on that homemade cushion. Now, I've shot whole kinds of game from that cushion. I even drug it to Africa and shot zebra and wildebeest from it. Very slightly direct the direction of the blade itself underneath the section of cord. So, okay. That's the reason for the very gentle tugging. Not trying to move it far, just trying to work it so it will go under the cord. Ah! Ah! Not that time, I don't think. All right. Keep trying. One more time. Oh, I got it. Yeah! Look at there. You can see the cord now. There it comes. There it comes. Okay. Up slowly. Fortunately, that cushion is light. If it was a very heavy object, it would straighten that knife blade and drop. But as light as that cushion is, yeah, that blade has enough hook and enough tension to hold it. So there she comes. I think I've got hand on it now. Yep. Done. Mission accomplished. A successful fishing from the deer stand. And there's the tool that did it. Good boy. I'm probably best known for my books, Backyard Deer Hunting, Crossbow Hunting, Practical Bow Fishing, and Extreme Muzzleloading, which are now all also available as e-books. For more information on my books, blogs, videos, and radio show, Hovey's Outdoor Adventures, go to my website, www.hoveysmith.com. For the Blunderbuss Chronicles, visit the W.M. Hovey Smith YouTube channel. Good hunting and good eating from the outdoors. Goodbye and God bless.